Hi everybody, once again welcome back to another Community Calendar with PRTC. I'm Miles Crosby along with Shiela Keaise.
Hi, Miles.
Good to see you. Miss Literacy, good
Yes.
to see you again as always.
Yes, thank you.
Now you're talking about community innovations.
Yes.
What exactly is that?
Well, Miles, thanks for asking. We actually started Community Innovations the year that I retired from the Colleton County Library.
Yeah, you were there a long time.
Yeah, 2023. We started Community Innovations, and we started to enhance the quality of life for our Colletonians.
Okay.
And hopefully it'll spread abroad because our aim is to hit on 4 pillars. There's health, mentoring, parenting, and education.
Okay, so that's the main overall. Tell us a little bit about the breakdown.
Well, the breakdown goes into various programs that we have. So in each of those pillars, health, we deal with the mental health and the physical health of our community.
Right, now if somebody needed some of that sort of help, what would they do?
Well, we have a program called Christmas with Seniors. That's one of the things that we do with that health segment. And we go into senior centers and we actually share some fun activities that they can actually share memories. So that's enhancing their mental health.
And I know they appreciate that.
And then we have the physical aspect where Nojung Julie, you might have heard of her, Julie Epple.
Yeah.
She has a business and she is encouraging healthy eating. So we're going to go to different places and prepare foods or suggest foods that they should prepare for healthy living.
Very nice.
So now that's the health.
That's the health
aspect
side of it. So you got a lot going there just on that one topic, health.
Yes.
What's next?
All right, so then there's education.
Okay.
Now that's where I come back in as Miss Literacy and share some story time and some information based on the need of the community. For example, if you ask me to come in with our Young Authors program, we have that program and we actually help young authors, young people become young authors. And that involves 7 sessions, and we've already done several here in Colleton County.
Okay.
Now that, and then we can do different various story times also.
Now, if you say young authors, what if somebody's getting up in age and still wants to write a book, never done that? Is that available as well or not?
Well, Miles, I'm sorry, not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Not yet.
But something to think about.
That's something to think about.
Okay, but young authors right now.
If they pile up on me, I guess I'll have to do that.
All right, young authors first.
Yes.
All right, tell us another thing. What
All right,
else?
so now that's basically education because we do story time and we do young authors program and anything that involves me going out and sharing information,
All right,
okay?
all right.
Or people like Julie sharing information.
Got it.
And then there is the parenting aspect.
All right, tell me
this
more.
This is actually the first program under the umbrella of Community Innovations. I have to say CI is our acronym. So if I say CI,
That's
you know what I'm talking about.
Innovations.
That's right.
Got it.
So CI sponsored Raising Highly Capable Kids, and that was our first program, and then first in South Carolina.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, well, tell me how we're raising highly capable kids.
Well,
What is it?
I love that you asked that.
Tell me about it.
It's actually a 13-week program where parents come in for about an hour and a half, and we talk about 40 developmental skills that these students or their children need to have.
Right, what age are they starting this?
Well, it's parents. So parents with any age children. So the aim is to get parents to come in and graduate from Parent University.
Okay, but what I'm saying is they're teaching these parents from the time the baby can really understand all the way through.
Right. It's from birth because remember, parents are the first teacher. So we need to start instilling early.
Oh, definitely.
Just the way that they talk to them in the womb is very important. So so it doesn't matter.
Start reading to them when they're babies. And that all works. It really does.
I hear good stories about that. Yeah.
All right, and what else?
All right, the last one, Miles, is mentoring.
Okay.
And in this particular pillar, we actually go out into the community and help students become prepared for the workforce, help students be able to talk on a regular basis with their peers, or with their adults, with their community leaders. So this is their opportunity by us mentoring them. And we have Ephraim Green and myself right now who are mentoring and helping to make this possible.
Yeah, the truth is you find most successful people, almost all of them had a good mentor.
Yes, sir.
They had people helping them along the way. I
Yes,
know I
sir.
had some mentors when I
Me
was
too.
growing up,
Me
and it
too.
really made a difference in my life. No
Yes,
doubt
sir.
about that. So that is the community innovations.
Yes.
All right. And
In
you
a
got
nutshell.
well, that's a big nut. That really is. That's a lot going on there. Community innovations.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if somebody wanted to access everything you guys are doing, what's the best way to get in contact with you and find out more?
Online, www.cicolleton.org.
And knowing Jason, he's going to put that up on the screen for us right now.
Knowing
So
Jason,
he'll
yes.
have that
Thanks,
on the,
Jason.
Thank you, Jason. You'll have that on the screen here in case you missed that. It'll be up in just a second.
Yeah.
Anyway, also, I understand the Colleton Leadership Award program was held November 1st. Tell me more about that, about what it was about, and the winners.
It was very good. We actually had a good time with our winners. And I just have to tell you, CI started Leadership Awards to encourage those people who are impacting and making a difference in our community.
A way to say thanks.
A way to say thanks and say, I see you. And so we started it with three winners. And last year, our winners were Doris Taylor, Travis Godley, and Jenny Bishop.
Okay.
And so they were honored last year.
Now, were they mentors, or what were they doing to be able to get the awards?
You know what? Each one of them were in their separate section. Travis Godley was our leadership award.
All right.
Jenny Bishop was our service. And then Doris was our business, I don't know if it was business leader or community business person.
Got it. And she was able to help. That was the 23 winners?
That was the 2023 winners.
Do we have them for 2024 yet?
Yes,
right.
we
Tell
had
me.
our wonderful awards, and they were Ephraim Green,
Right.
and he received the service award.
Okay, great.
Because he does a lot of things in our community, and people don't even know it. He not only services CI, but he goes to the community, his church, the school district, as well as DJJ, and so we thought only natural to honor him.
And what did you say? Thank you.
Thank you. And then there was Stacy C., who is considered our community leader. And he started In His Name Colleton. I don't know if you heard of that.
I have, actually, yeah.
Well, he started that organization and found out that he has fed over 25,000 people since he came to our community just 6 years ago.
Correct me if I'm wrong. In His Name is where you can donate certain items, and then they sell those, and they use that to help needy people. Is that correct?
And I don't know if they sell it. I think they just give it away.
Give it
Now,
away.
I'm not
that
certain.
might be. It might be.
I think they just give it away.
Okay. I got
And
it. But I know it's to help. I know
it's
that.
to help.
Yeah.
And he's actually our new board member. Yeah,
awesome.
so we're
Fantastic.
excited about that. And then we also honored Aaron Wright.
Okay. All right.
Aaron Wright is our philanthropist. And we put him in that category because we actually had our first visit or partnership with the Rice Festival last year. And Aaron orchestrated that with us. And we did our family fun zone. And he actually provided everything we needed: storage, traveling back and forth, making sure everybody had everything in place. And we had a lot of materials for that because we had games. We had 10 games.
Right.
We always try it out too big. Sometimes we start out too big.
Well,
Sometimes you start out a little.
as long as you get people in there, that's good. So he was basically, Aaron was in charge of helping put all that together.
Right, and we didn't pay him.
Wow, so he did that for gratis.
Right.
Well, God
so,
bless him. Yeah.
Philanthropist Award.
I see
so
why.
Those 3 awards were given out, and I have this thing, and it's a quote that I have: being outstanding in community, it comes with a precursor.
Okay.
Service for others. So, and we base that on who we select as our winners.
That's a very noble cause and a very noble way to put it. Service for others.
Service for others.
And that, it's the old scenario. The more you give out like that, the better it comes back to you.
Yes.
And it really does. All right, now I understand we got the Palmetto State Arthur's Literary Tea. What's that about? When's that coming
Okay,
up?
so that's our second annual coming up in February 2025.
Okay.
But we need our authors to bring their materials and everything that they need to fill out for our contest. And the rules are online, but we are looking for our authors to come up with a 2-minute spill on what their books are about or what they're offering
Got it.
to the community.
All right. What's the date of that?
December 15th, Miles. We
Okay,
need
so it's
that.
coming up December 15th.
And we need any author in South Carolina,
Okay.
not just Colleton County.
So it can be statewide.
Statewide. That's
Statewide.
why we call it Palmetto State Authors.
It makes perfect. So if you
Yes.
want to be part of the Palmetto State Authors Literary Tea,
Yes.
it's going to be December the 15th.
Yes.
And the writing contest is also coming up
Yes.
next year, too. Tell me about that.
Now we are excited about the writing contest because it's open to all ages.
Oh, okay.
You write, Miles?
Thought about it.
Well, if you write, I know Jason writes because he has some good songs.
He does.
So we can include him in that writing if he decides to write on the topic at our event. But that's due also December 15th. But we're opening up to children, teens, and adults. And we want them to write an essay, 150 to 300 word essay, and they will receive some nice gifts.
Well, nice. So
Yes,
got a
we
little
have
incentive there.
Little incentive there, and
Also learning along the way.
yes, and then we'll be able to let them come in, and they'll share their essay with our guests
All right.
for that day.
And once again, that is going to be the writing contest February the 1st, and it's going to be February 1st at 12.
12 noon.
And once again, it's to find out more information, you can go online.
Please do.
We're going to take a quick break.
Yes.
And we'll be right back. Once again, we're talking to Shiela Keaise, and we're Miss Literacy, as a matter of fact. Yay! We'll be right back. You're watching PRTC's Community Calendar. Stay with us. Hi, everybody. Once again, welcome back to PRTC's Community Calendar. Once again, we're talking to Shiela Keaise. And Shiela, Miss Literacy.
Yes.
Always good to see you.
Nice seeing you.
You got a lot going on, and we had to take a break because we got so much to talk about. We wanted to get back and talk about one of the things that you've got a writing contest coming up. Yes. Now, I understand the theme is going to be basically to write about the book that made my mind bloom.
That's it.
The book that made my mind bloom. That's what they've got to write about, and there are certain rules and regulations. Tell us about it.
Okay, so don't you love that theme though?
I do.
Yes.
I do.
So
I can think of a lot of books that I've read that
made my mind bloom.
Yep.
Yes, and so the authors are on the stage. They're in the spotlight, so to speak. And we give them a chance to talk about a favorite author and say, hey, they wrote this and this is what I thought. Well, we're going to ask our children ages 12 and under to write a 150-word count essay. And the 13 and older will need a 300-word count essay. It needs to be 12 font size, and it needs to be double spaced.
Wow.
But here's the thing. They have to have it into our office or online. You can email me by December 15th.
So that's the deadline.
That's the final
That's the cutoff.
deadline.
If you want
That's
to be
the
part
cutoff.
of it, December the 15th, which is fast approaching.
It is.
It's going to be here
Miles.
before you know it. So
Yes.
if you're wanting to be part of this essay contest, and there's going to be some prizes as well.
Little prizes. I think they'll be pleasantly surprised.
Nice, nice. So we got a little something for you if you
Yes.
win. And once again, it's all about the book that made my mind bloom. I can name many, but Hemingway was one of my favorites.
What?
Well, I got actually Short and Happy Life of Francis McCumber.
Oh.
Another one is called The Green Hills of Africa.
Oh.
And there's several others. But then, of course, The Old Man and the Sea. Everybody knows that one.
Wow,
But,
now,
yeah,
you're
so those are good. Yeah,
well
I've
read.
read everything he ever did. So,
Wow.
yeah. Anyway, that's one of them. Another one's a guy named Robert Rourke. But
Oh,
anyway,
my.
he was a big, big into Africa as well. But anyway, yeah. So
You're
the
showing your
bloom-
personality there.
from Africa 5 times. The book that made my mind bloom.
Yes.
There
Now,
we go.
you know there's something else I forgot to tell you.
Sure.
We're giving away books that day as well.
Oh, really?
Our Building Blocks Library. We started that as well, and that's an effort for us to bring local authors' books and give them to our children. So we're going to give, well, if we get more books donated, we'll give more. But right now we're going to give 10 children 5 books by local authors
Oh, that's real cool.
to start their Building Blocks Library.
I love it. I love it. So local authors, they're being the young people are being exposed to those local authors.
Yes.
and they're giving the books away. That's very cool. That's excellent. Anything else we need to touch on as we get ready to wrap things up?
You know, Miles, I'm excited. I thank you all for letting us talk about this, because we're doing this to enhance our community.
Yeah.
You know, when we started Community Innovations CI, we wanted to add to what we had already started. And we didn't want to stop the work. We wanted to continue the work and to make sure that children know that they're important, that the community realizes that we have to work together, and that when we bring our thoughts and our ideas together, we will be successful.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. I appreciate everything you guys are doing for the community.
Thank you.
And it's a lot. I mean, you've really gone through a lot today. And once again, they can go on the web to find out more. Give us that website again.
www.cicolleton.org.
Sheila, always a pleasure.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Miles.
much. Appreciate you being in.
Thank you.
Once again, we've been talking to Shiela Keaise, and she has been talking about many, many things and ways that you can help out our community, and we do appreciate Sheila and all of her and her sponsors and helpers and everyone that's involved, what they do, and we truly appreciate it. I also appreciate PRTC for letting me
Yes.
take this moment to do the PRTC Community Calendar.
Thank you.
Until next time, for Sheila, for Miles, I'm Miles Crosby for PRTC. Thanks for joining us.